everybody, it's Dr. Yami and welcome to Veggie Fit Kids. Today I have with me Dr. Joel Kahn, who is a very famous plant-based interventional cardiologist, and he also practices integrative medicine. He has his own practice, the Kahn'S Center for Cardiac Longevity, and a plant-based restaurant in Michigan.
That's right.
So Dr. Kahn, can you tell me a little bit about why you emphasize plant-based nutrition in your practice?
Well, I got involved, excited about this a long time ago. I've actually been plant-based for 40 years. So my first day of undergraduate studies, I adopted this diet. It was under the duress of very bad food, very nice salad bar, and I've never turned back. And as I did my medical studies, I realized there was a power to it. So I entered it because of the medical route. Now I've expanded, and I raised my kids this way, so my kids have all been around a house that's always favored eating plants for the health benefits. I've since studied and transformed and feel passionately about the environment and the advantage that eating plant-based has, because I do love my children and I want them to have a clean world, clean water, clean air, clean forests, and I'm pretty excited now about trying to protect animals from all the cruelty they go through. It's the whole thing, and I personally have enjoyed incredible health for 40 years, no medication, energy, and just good feeling every day. My kids are healthy, and I see my patients just blossom. So I've been teaching this for about 30 years to patients, and those that have accepted it have dropped their weight, have lowered their blood pressure, have lowered their blood sugar, have cholesterol control, and have actually, we've been able to document, have reversed their heart disease.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you definitely are a superstar in the plant-based world.
Well, that's kind of you.
And I saw you at the Plantation Conference as well. I was there, and very energetic, so I support everything you said. Have your children been plant-based from the beginning?
Yeah, they all were offered the options. We let them have the ability to make some choices. They were going to be out of the house. I mean, I knew I couldn't control them. At this moment, 2 of the 3 are completely plant-based. One is my restaurant partner, and a second one. My third child eats tons of fruits and vegetables. He doesn't always follow a completely plant-based choice. He's extremely clean and healthy eater. And I'm proud that he's at this point in his 20s making a decision he's comfortable with, but he's surrounded by all of us. We love him more when he eats his broccoli.
Definitely. What do you think are maybe a couple of tips that you can give for parents that aren't quite there yet of changing their family over to plant-based but want to take steps towards getting healthier?
Yeah, so I mean, it's always going to be increase your fruits and vegetables. No matter what else you do, it's a good idea. So I teach every patient, and I teach the patients to teach your children to make a smoothie in the morning, because you can get 3, 4, 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. You can make it very blueberry strong, so it looks purple, it tastes blueberry-like, which almost everybody likes that kind of flavor. Yet you can have, in addition to the amazing powers of blueberries, you can have 3 or 4 servings of spinach, a pretty neutral tasting, leafy green. You can put kale in there. So if you can get your kids to love that kind of healthy blueberry smoothie, you've really broken down a barrier where you can reveal it to them when they're a little older. I actually sneak black beans in a smoothie routinely when my kids were little. I do it now for them still. So they're actually really being introduced to foods that traditionally they turn their nose up to. 2, I always keep a big bowl of fruit on the counter. Fruit in the crisper doesn't get seen. Fruit on the counter gets seen, gets eaten, whether they're oranges or tangerines or apples. We keep them out because they get used. Third, I really got them off of dairy very quick and got them onto all the alternatives, which is so much more now. So that'd be kind of the third tip is if I don't fight the battles about every slice of pizza when they were children or even today, but I really taught them early that you're not a baby cow.
Right.
You're not lactose intolerant. You weren't designed to be drinking cow milk. So we had alternatives right from the get-go.
Yeah, I love it. So you keep your environment as healthy as possible,
Right.
so that the majority of what they're eating and they're exposed to is the good heart-healthy stuff.
Absolutely.
And whatever they pick and choose, it's just small stuff. And I love that tip about starting with the smoothie, because a lot of kids like smoothies. That's an easy thing to throw a lot of nutrient-rich things into. Well, finally, I just want to talk a little bit about your restaurant. I am so excited that you did something like that as a physician. Do you think that this is something that you can spread across the nation, or that maybe other practitioners? I'm sure it's something that's very difficult to launch.
Yeah, there's a couple of obstacles to doing it we overcame. There's a financial obstacle. It was expensive. There's the time obstacle. This is a project I started with my son. Now my wife Karen is very involved. It's not a small restaurant. We seat well over 100 people. It's elegant. It's got a full bar, and We seat well over 1,000 people in a week, so it's really happened. It's really quite amazing how the public has responded. That's been about 2 years in progress and really success. So we're opening our first fast casual. It's called Greenspace Cafe, and the new one will be called Greenspace Grill. Little smaller, no alcohol, in and out. People are obviously very familiar and love fast casual because of the pace of everybody's life. So if that will go well, that's opening in a few months. I'd love to cookie cutter that. I might have to call one of the established restaurateurs in the United States and say, hey, come visit us and back it with us. But it's what America needs.
Yeah.
When it's when the right thing to do is the easy thing to do, magic happens. And even McDonald's playing around with veggie burgers right now because they know that's what they want, and we have to get it out there, not just in wealthy communities and not just in funky parts of town that vegetarians and vegans live in. We got to get it so that it's more convenient than going to the liquor store, going to the drive-in, going to the gas station. It's got to be that accessible, and we got a ways to go, but that's when health will turn around.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for putting the time in to do that. And finally, you have a couple of books, at least a couple, I know. Do you want to talk about those real quick and where people can connect with you? Yeah,
so the easiest place, just go to drjoelkahn.com, drjoelkahn.com. Everything's there. My feed to Twitter, which I'm very active on, feed to Facebook, very active on, and feed to Instagram, very active on. I've written 4 books. 5th book's coming out January 1. It's called The Plant-Based Solution. It's a 3-week eating plan. It's recipes. It's all the medical science. First book, called The Whole Heart Solution, is a public television special about preventing heart disease. I'm pretty proud of how that has blossomed. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you. Thank you guys for watching. Please share, comment below, give me a like, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a plantastic day.